We're standing near to shaft 27, which is arguably one of the most important flint mine shafts excavated at Cissbury Ring. It's actually situated outside of the ramparts, near to the southern entrance in this area of gorse bushes just here. It was excavated by John Pull and his team in 1953. This particular shaft had a depth of 5.5 metres, and the fill of chalk rubble had the usual mix of roughly shaped flint tools, red deer antlers, red deer scapula, and other bits of detritus from the flint mining itself. What particularly shocked John Pull and his team as they went down through these layers was the discovery of the partially burnt remains of an ox. Now, potentially this was part of a feast that was held some 6,000 years ago. As the archaeologists reached the bottom of the mine shaft, they came across some human remains. John wrote in his excavation notes,
"We had stumbled upon what I'd always hoped for, one of the old flint miners who had met with a fatal accident at his work and whose body had never been recovered by his friends."
Having worked at the Worthing flint mines for over 40 years, John was really excited about this discovery. Finding a Neolithic flint miner was really the pinnacle of his amateur archaeological career. He was so excited, in fact, that he mistook this individual for a male, when in fact it was a female, as proven by the British Museum. These remains became known as the Cissbury Lady, and they caused quite a stir at the time. Her remains are kept at Worthing Museum, but her bones aren't on display because they are particularly fragile. However, with modern carbon-14 dating, the museum and Dr. Anne Tever recently had the Cissbury Lady's death dated to around 3600 BC, and she was probably around 25 years of age when she died. This officially makes the Cissbury Lady Worthing's oldest resident. After this considerable excitement, further excavation into the galleries of shaft 27 revealed something perhaps even more important. Whilst clearing the chalk rubble from Gallery 7, chalk carvings were noticed on the walls of the flint mine. These have been cut into the chalk, probably using an antler tine. These carvings seem to represent red deer, fish, birds, and probably the most important one was a carving of a short-horned bull with a halter around its neck. Now, if genuine, this makes this the earliest artistic representation of a domesticated animal in British archaeology.
These carvings were left in situ, so next time you're walking past the gorse bushes near the ramparts, just imagine the honeycomb of tunnels below your feet and the secrets they still contain from 6,000 years ago.